In 2003, ESPN ran a headline that broke the internet before the internet was ready. The next Pelé has arrived, and he's American. The boy in the photograph was 13 years old. He was about to sign a professional contract worth £500,000, making him the youngest paid athlete in American sports history. Nike handed him $1 million boot deal before he'd kicked a ball professionally. Pelé himself flew to Washington to meet him. His name was Freddy Adu, and by the age of 28, he was unemployed, broke. This is the story of football's most expensive disaster. And it starts with a lie. Freddy Adu was born in Ghana in 1989. At least that's what his birth certificate said. When his mother won the US green card lottery in 1997, the family moved to America with one document and one dream. Within 3 years, Freddy was demolishing kids twice his age. At an Italian youth tournament, Inter Milan offered the family $750,000 on the spot. His mother turned it down. She wanted her son to be American. By 14, Major League Soccer had built an entire marketing campaign around him. They changed the league's age rules just to sign him. Nike, Pepsi, and Sierra Mist all paid for the privilege of putting his face on television. The hype was suffocating. ESPN compared him to Pelé. Sports Illustrated called him a once-in-a-generation talent, and then he stepped onto the pitch. Here's what nobody talks about. Freddy Adu wasn't bad. In his first MLS season, he became the youngest player ever to score in the league. He played for the United States at 3 different Youth World Cups. At 18, he scored a hat-trick against Poland at the U20 World Cup that had European scouts on the phone within minutes. Benfica signed him, a $2 million transfer, and that's where it all began to fall apart. At Benfica, Freddy didn't play. Then he was loaned to Monaco. He didn't play there either. Then Belenenses, then Aris in Greece, then Çaykur Rizespor in Turkey. By the time he was 22, Freddy Adu had played for 7 clubs in 5 countries. By 25, 11 clubs. By 28, 14. His last professional contract was with a club in Finland called Kupes. He scored 1 goal. He was released after 3 months. So what actually went wrong? The easy answer is that he wasn't good enough. But that's lazy. Plenty of players with less talent than Adu had longer careers. The real answer is darker. The boy who was supposed to be the next Pelé simply vanished from football. And somewhere in a marketing archive in New York, there's still a photograph of him at 13, holding up an MLS shirt, smiling, believing every word the adults around him were saying. That's the real tragedy of Freddy Adu. Not that he failed, but that he was never given the chance to just be a footballer. He was a product, and when the product stopped selling, nobody cared what happened next. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to RYL Football. Every Tuesday and Saturday, I tell the football stories nobody else does.